So what I have to say is this: for those of us, because when I started talking about my journey and what has happened to me, when I started going in depth with even things that were happening daily or monthly or weekly or whatever, people got invested. After each live, I would get phone calls. I don't know how these people get my number, but I would get phone calls with women bawling to me on the phone. So you have to understand why I have to come back on here to clarify things and to make things clearer and to continue to share my journey. Women and men. Yo, I met a guy. I went for some personal matters, and I saw a guy, and him say, "You're a lyric. Yeah, my girlfriend watching your lyric." I'm like, "Oh my gosh, yes I am." And him say, he stopped, and I don't know if he was going to get teary-eyed, but him just look at me and just say, "I'm proud of you, know, mama." And when he said that, it's just like, oh my gosh, I'm like, "Sir, you bet not. I look cute as hell. You bet not make me cry, hell, sir." And that touched me. But my point is this: I come on here and I share because people are invested. People look to me for my journey, for wondering to know if they can come out of it, knowing how they're surviving, how they're coping. And I'm always one to fully share my journey with you. And I've never ever gotten paid for it. I've never been saying, "Hey, I want to pay this much, I want to share your story." I've never gotten that before. Never. So there's no way I'm making anything from this but just sharing my truth. I spoke with one of my best friends yesterday. And she's one of those best friends where I cannot talk to her like for a month, 2 weeks, whatever, like years. And as we link up, we just come together. Kyra knows every single aspect of my life. I just have girl, guess who called me? Everything. But she said, "Who are you upset with?" And I'm like, "What do you mean?" She's like, you go to church?" I'm like, "No, this shit me I do at church. Church don't want me over there." She said, "What do you mean?" Hold on. What? What is going on? Who is chatting? All right, then I'm not gonna give that any energy. Oh no, I know what I can do because I control this shit, don't I? Turned off the comments. Yeah, so she asked me like, who am I upset with? I'm gonna say the church. No, she asked me when last time I go to church. I'm gonna say I'm not go to church. When my daughter church don't want me over there. They say I'm gonna look Andrew and them don't want me. And so I'd much rather just stay at home, read my Bible. She said, "No, you need to go to church." I said, "Andrew, you sound like one of them. I'm gonna need to go to church. I'm gonna need that." And when she started talking to me, I recognized that, so I should not have been saying church. I should be specific to the church I was attending. And the truth of the matter is, because I got teachings from a pastor or pastors, I held that as gospel. At the church I used to attend, the man is law. At the church I used to attend, if it may hit you, you can work it out. If he cheats on you, you can work it out. When you make your money, your husband must get the money. That is how the men were dealt with in my church that I went to. They were on a pedestal. So I'm thinking, I'm getting that teaching, or that's what I'm hearing from one church. Everybody has to share this vision, because I'm not thinking there's a separation in like pastors. So being that you look at pastors meeting and not talk stuff, and you might share your word and so on. If other pastors agree with you, in my mind, everybody's the same thing. And when I was telling Andreen like things I couldn't do, shouldn't do, she's like, "What the hell? No." I'm like, "Andreen, that's how it goes." She's like, "Simone, no, it should never be like that." I'm like, "Dog, I've been living this way for years. I've been going to Portmore Filter for about 15 years, 12 years. That is me at full teenager. You know how much things I have to unlearn?" She also asked me about because she doesn't care about my piercings and my tattoos, but with her and with Kavan, whenever I go live, these people who have my number insist on calling them and don't call me, which is pissing me off, because these people are also Christians that care and that are praying for you, but they would rather talk to somebody else than me. They're not afraid to talk to me. They just don't want to. I don't think they want to be associated with me. So they'd rather go to people that are associated with me. And she asked me, I'm like, "Yo, bro, she's like, "What does it mean?" I'm like, "Andreen, I swear to God, it just means freedom." as adults as I am or was back years past, I was never able to do this. I was never able to get tattoos or piercings. So being that I can make these decisions on my own and I don't have to ask permission, I had to ask permission to do shit. I don't have to ask permission anymore. I can do it as an adult. I'm living in that. And I told her, Andrew, this is freedom to say yes. She said, I feel like you're being rebellious. I'm like, oh, hell yeah, I'm being rebellious. But not in the term that the church puts it. But yeah, I'm rebelling on what the standards are or how a Christian should look. Hell yeah, I'm rebelling against that. I'm rebelling against how we treat people as Christians, how we've taught them the love of God in our own sadistic, demonic way. I'm rebelling against all of that, but not like rebelling against God himself. I know I come off abrasive. I know I come off strong. I know I come off heavy with my words. I know this. But that's what I love about myself. Because if I don't like you, you're going to know immediately. So I don't like you. You don't have to guess and spell whether or not Simone likes it or Lyric likes it. You don't have to. Because you're going to know based off of my interaction with you. But when Andreen start tell me like things what other pastors say, I'm like, that's bullshit. That's no way, because that's not how that is. Yesterday, yo, my mind was blown. My mind was I it just never made no sense. I said, God, shit, bitch, don't you cry. Ho, you gonna do this thing, baby? You can't be out here crying. I'm like, oh shit. Okay, so that me I say, God, who are you? Because who I've been taught that you are and the things that you stand for, that's not who you are. That's not who you are. Because I'm telling you, when I talk to God, I am so raw. I am so personal. I'm so deep. And I've been taught not to talk like that. I've been taught to come to God in a specific way. That's why I was never accepted by, and I'm going to say it how I saw it, God, the church, and people. But when me and Andrew talked yesterday, it had nothing to do with churches in general. Mind you, I don't trust half of y'all. I don't. And I'm like, Andrew, I'm not go to church. We're not have that conversation here. Because of what I've been taught by a church, it has blood cleansed. It has messed me up mentally. I'm not talking spiritually, where we love to go as Christians. Always a demon, that's a demon, that is a spirit. I'm talking mentally. My thought process, my understanding, my way of life is complete. And I'm pissed. I'm very upset. And I guess, and that's why I've been talking who I've been talking. It's not churches, like, in general. Again, I still don't trust half of y'all. But it's not all the churches in general in the entire world. It's the teaching that I got. The teaching I chose to live by. That made me believe that on the first sign that I could not leave. The first sign. Right now, you guys, I'm facing like a moral dilemma. It's like I'm a child learning what's right, what's wrong. And it's messed up. Nobody should have to go through that. Nobody. As I say, I can always share with what at each step that I am, you know what I mean? Unless I can't share for some other reason, I'm going to tell you. I'm going to let you guys know where I am mentally. Even how I'm being treated now by guys, it's so weird. Like, hey, beautiful, stop talking. Oh shit, that's never something I heard on a regular being married. Hey beautiful. So if I say hey beautiful, you must want crutches. But don't have any bored. Sir is bored. I'm there. I don't have none to give you. It do. Fresh out. There are a lot of like little things that's shocking my mind, that's blowing my mind, where guys are concerned, that I'm just like, what the heck is going on here? Specifically for this one fellow that's in my life. Why you doing that? Oh no, that's just what it is. Huh? What do you mean? No, like that's just like how you inhale, exhale, like you breathe. That's just what should happen. Okay, alrighty, bro. Shit. This is gonna have to be another live, because I'm not saying everything is coming full circle. I'm not saying my mental health is like top tier. It's not. I haven't been to my therapist in over a month. And it's not, it was by design initially, because I felt I was wasting her time. But it's not by design, no. My timetable, you guys, even me on this live, I'm doing it while I'm waiting to go on. It's like, and then when I'm at home, I just want to just lie down and just don't do nothing. I just want to sleep. I just want to rest. I want to order from Ultimate Delivery Service and just want to build back. Or I'm going to go up at Kyra workplace and just want to sit down. Ladies, I can't talk for the men, but babes, it's everything that's happening to you now, everything that's happening to you right now is where you're supposed to be. It is bullshit. It is foolishness. It F up. It not make no sense. It's unfair. But I'm learning through my bullshit that if that had not happened, baby, I would not be where I am right now, honey. Look at me smiling. I would still be in bondage. I know my lip combo is Yardie Cosmetics, ginger and chocolate. Look at it. I have ADHD. I tell you guys, you know, my attention span is so short. Unless I'm focused, if I read the comments, I would go off. I told you guys that Candice beat me about my tattoo because I messed it up, and then I messed up this one because the ink, yeah. Anyway, that's not the point. See? I'm going to stop reading the comments. Where I am right now is exactly where I need to be. Do you know that I was taught that God will take back things from me if you're not using it? Do you know that? I was taught that if you're not using this thing, like, God will take it back. Because, you know, apparently that's the God we serve. He's petty as hell. Apparently that's the God we serve. That's what I was taught. Andrew's like, no, it can't go dormant, but he cannot take it back. It's a gift. And I'm like, what? That's not what I was what? But mind you, know, in the church, husband and sex worship leader, I'm married, and other things that I dare not speak on because that's not my story. I know that in the church, when, I don't know if you're going to tell her story, but in the church, when a close friend of mine now got pregnant, she was forced to apologize to the church. She was forced to apologize to the church. Forced. But when his daughter slept with my ex-husband, there was no forcing. It was more of a, when she's ready. When she's ready. Ain't that some bullshit? Where you are right now, right now, in your life, in your story, in your journey, is where you need to be. Everything happens for a reason. Everything. As messed up as it is, as unfair as it is, it happened for a reason. And you will not be the person that you are now if it never happened. Ready? Okay, cool. Hi. On live.
I'm a fan.
Okay. Right, that's all right, true. Yeah, so everything that has happened to me, if it never, oh, you want to talk to me? Oh, everything that,
Keep you company and feel.
Oh, that's so romantic. She giving me company. Yeah, so everything that has happened to me leading up to this point, if it hadn't happened, I would not be this person today. I would not have impacted so many people. I would not have gotten so many interviews. I would not have gotten this opportunity that I am right now in this very second. I would not have cut my hair. I would not have gotten my tattoos. I would not have done none of that shit. I would be heavier in the gym though, because I recognized that when I was in the gym, it was an escape. I just didn't want to be around him. I didn't want to be home. I just didn't. Whenever Crystal would come over doing hair, I would leave. I just didn't like her energy. You know what I mean? And if I had stayed, if I had stayed, I would be worse off than my depressed state now. Let me explain. It's like, oh no, like after everything I'm gonna get depressed and count out of nothing and I'm just dead and lost to the world. I'd be worse off than that if I had stayed. If I had stayed.
Alright.
Ready?
Almost ready?
Okay.
Setting up the studio. We gotta run over the show.
Alright, hold on. Okay, because I'm live. I'm gonna come off live now.
No, you can't step on live. Tell them,
right, sure, right, that's all.
step on live, girl. Hello, blood I said, I really want to have people that say, excitement style. But hello, all Christians and non-Christians, and modern day Christians, hello.
Right, that's all.
Behave now, you're there, people in blood.
I'm gonna lose a job. I'm gonna lose a look for work.
I like your people and the nice to
They're very nice. Yeah. They're really cool. Your name is Simone?
Yes,
My name is Simone.
You're kidding.
I swear to God, my name is Simone.
COVID not keep a lie. A lie. That COVID not keep it not catch you.
Not catch it. And did you catch it already? Catch it last year. I swear, guys, I caught COVID last year. I did.
No, vaccination not keep. That not keep. Not keep. No. Cover by the blood. Okay. Ready now, we're going to tell about the show. So, the vibes is human nature Italian.
Yeah.
Same as how it sounds.
Right.
It's fun. Riddles, question. I mean, obviously, your personal life.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's supposed to. I have to talk the same story.
Yeah. Well, I'm not tired, but I guess people haven't seen it or heard it, so it's an opportunity for them. But it's just draining emotionally.
Right. And I didn't want that for you.
Yeah.
So I had a lot of opportunities to call you, but I didn't want it because there's other platforms that you have engage people and tell them about your story.
Yeah.
So I wanted something to kind of build you up and make you laugh. People see you laughing on TV other than your live. And, you know?
Yeah.
So I said, okay, the vibes is the perfect show to bring Lyric on. So what we'll do is ask you random questions.
Yeah, I saw, but when I look through all that, I want to be surprised.
Yes.
So when I look through all that,
So random questions is just like your reason with your friend name. And sometimes we'll come up with some questions and we'll say, then blow friend. What you think of that? Or we'll probably scroll and see something on social media platforms like some question and you say, answer this.
Yeah.
It's kind of that vibe. You be yourself and who you are.
Yeah.
Just fun.
Right. Okay.
So in the first segment is questions. Random questions like the one you're going to get. I can give you one. Who is Daniel Maroon brother? Famous brother. Spell handkerchief.
Yeah.
Zine. What else may they give you? Yes, Instagram back.
Yeah.
So it's fun. So on the second segment.
Alright, so them something so my mind is very naughty. So when I say Instagram back way, I want it to come to my mind. So am I allowed to play on those puns?
You can, yes, you can play. Yeah, you can.
But I just can't say like the words. Okay, cool.
Call me. Yeah. The second segment is. Oh, this is our cameraman. You going mic her now? You going mic her?
No,
or you want to do
sanitizer?
See there, right there, so over there, so the Lysol.
We're clean.
Yeah.
We'll be in everything around here.
You want the right? See the Anton there, right? There's a couple. Yeah, and the second segment now is riddles. Riddling, that's my favorite part. That's what me write the show. My favorite part. You understand? So it's the month of the year, which month of the year of 28 years and stuff. So it's fun. Right.
Alright, so we're going to give her some riddles. I'm see if you can get some of them.
Is what's happening with you.
What is always in front of you but cannot be seen? What is always in front of you but cannot be seen?
Like that, but I find a nice little way to make you put it in.
Alice, my dear son, know you. Tell Lisa hi for me.
Who this?
Felita, they need to go to people them government work and give people them work. Yeah, girl.
Yeah.
Nose, and I know the answer.
So.
Yes, Belizean royalty, that's right.
So
You're
I want to insert the TLC coming. I'm only
Yeah.
We have to
so
put the ice
make sure
cream.
you hear the answer here, right? So
I could have future too. Some of them kind of.
Right, so you're supposed to know it.
Yeah.
We provide products.
I don't think
and
time
community
can be used, no.
TLC, yes, so you don't start with the
But yeah.
TLC and stuff.
Let me get our next one.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Zane must insert a little TLC.
Yeah.
What is so fragile that saying its
What's it?
name breaks it? Say that again. What is so fragile that saying its name breaks it?
This is how I get to promote you.
Right.
Because
Oh, thank you so much.
This is
because
PBCJ.
public broadcasting company,
I know.
We are under the sponsored by we can't do the promotion.
Yeah.
I'm an fool.
Yeah.
You know what?
Wow.
Make girl talk.
Oh, my next one. What does a house wear?
So you
This is
are
different. This is really different. Yeah.
Shy baby 28, you're right.
Yeah.
So the selection process.
Yes, Cotton Candy
I did it
876.
was people who need a shake up, a difference. Life too serious.
Yeah.
And too much things happening with people.
Don't look like it.
basically
What
that,
does
and
a house
also,
wear?
if you
What does a
are- if I
house
see that you're
wear?
Evolving from me believe in a phoenix. So if you're either the ashes stay so
It's gonna be fun.
Who want get a bad wing
Yeah,
and stay on
yeah.
some pretty feathers so.
Yeah.
So alright, cool. So the phoenix here so I share a compound the vibes. Because people want to know the other side other than her traumatic incident.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
ready?
Yeah, I am. If we met me in here, I have to go
You
around.
can go around, we're ready for go around. You bring the tea, girl?
No, I'm afraid. Come make me free. I'm do there myself. Come in from man. I'm shit, you know.
Yeah,
My body.
You know, I'm ginger.
Oh, sure. President. Ginger. No.
See? My body soon looks so see there. Me are sucking from a
Hey,
diaphragm.
Emily flattered days.
From a diaphragm. From a diaphragm.
Right. From the spine.
From a diaphragm. I'm gonna bottom and I'm gonna work on it.
Yeah.
Lyrics so I can post. So. And lyric take our
Can you go around? Go on. Hello, paper. Alright guys, we're going in.
Oh, these three lovely ladies. I'm confused.
Ready, Papa?
Is it?
Is it my bottom?
Yes, I'm getting your bottom. I'm done. So guys, this is the studio here at PBC Jamaica.
Rotten.
You're a star girl. This is you, girl. You're a star girl. You're a star.
I thought it was like a panel type thing.
No, you're a star. No, you make it. You're boss. You're a star. You're a
Oh
star.
my gosh.
You're a star.
On here?
Yes, you're a star.
Oh.
Talking man, you have a reason with me.
Yeah.
So my car no camera, I'm just about ready to start.
Wow. Oh, okay. Under. Go on to my card. When name?
Aubrey. Yeah.
Oops.
Aubrey's a gentleman, you know.
Aubrey, the whole of my Instagram say everything for married man.
He's a gentleman.
I see
So
to
like our
Alicia.
Instagram people, let me see, and then talking on.
Yeah, then give them help, my man. Let me tell them.
Talking on, talk out and clean out and the tongue brush and stay pink. Yeah.
Yeah, my answer right there, so.
Yeah, I'm not lying.
You two
And
fit
continue support her, you know, support her because guess what? Each one build one. And you see, we are a woman. You see, a woman who stick together with each other, we climb, we can eradicate all of the man them. Yeah, we need them for look comfort and so. But you see, when a woman stay together, when women stay together, the surprise will come through here. Continue support her. Get a goods. Get a goods. Yeah.
Off more?
Oh, man, that's good.
Okay, cool. Wow, this is, but I'm not, so.
No, I'm going to
so
fix the
stay
shot.
here?
Yeah, man.
Okay.
No, sir. No. Want to see lyric makeup? No. Like your eye. No.
Wait,
No, you have to look it up. You have to look up.
Stand up, you know.
No, but come out for true. I'm here, but
You
come.
know, they try the cartoon wing there. Primary school and yeah.
Right, that's all. Right,
Mama,
wait.
gear, but no. Yeah.
Guys, look, I'm like on a green screen and everything right there. You see me there? So we're going to start now. I'm going to save this live. And yeah, I can come back and talk to you guys later. Because now I'm in good spirits. Because, like, yeah, I'm in good spirits.
Let me tell you how I know lyric. Let me tell you guys how I know lyric. My best friend was going through a really bad time. And she had lost her job a couple months ago. And she was trying to find out what else she wanted to do. And we used to watch lyrics videos and laugh and cry and bawl with her. And she called you up and asked you for a makeup session, and you gave her. She explained her situation. Her name is Wendy, and
Of course we know Wendy.
And she gave her a new lease on life, guys. No, every day I'm go every weekend. I'm
What?
face though.
But Wendy
I'm
is
her practice
certified.
face. I'm her practice face,
Aww.
and she inspired my bestie. So I love.
Oh my God, but Wendy, I know ya. When they come to us and everything, I share Popeyes. I love Popeyes.
Yeah. So yeah, fan here.
Yeah. Alright then, guys, so we're going to
Continue
go.
the good work.
I cannot believe I'm like going to be the only one. Wow, guys, in my zoom in. Look, see my face there.
Alright, just wait for social media to come downstairs. Because this is also a social media show.
Yeah.
Heavy on social media more than here, more than TV.
Wow. So this will be aired?
Yes, in August. We aired it in August, but we're pre-recording 13 series
Yeah.
for the first season.
13
and then episode for the first season. And then we'll move to the second season. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Well, guys, I'm going to come off this live and prep. And just before I go, because I am petty as hell, may I notice you. Bye.